Just to okay. Stuff like that that good stuff.
I see, but why you do the studio thing up here?
It's going now. Say say
You
something
got
about
the link for people to come up? Sweet girl,
who's in it. Just got put in comments.
you sound like you died.
Oh,
On the campus, was friends before I said, let's get Sonya up on this here thing here.
who's down there? Who wanna come up? Let's rap. Let's rap about what's going on YouTube. 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 So much going on YouTube.
This movie, you cherry, what they told you, the dad went home,
Who that? Song? Tell her, hey, I was watching her live. She made me
yeah,
tired.
I was watching it live earlier too. Baby tired on that thing.
Mm-hmm. Made me tired.
I see you one there. Okay.
Whatever. Tonight is. Let's talk about. I got it. Let's talk about what's going on on YouTube. That's all. Right, what's going on? It's a lot going on YouTube. A lot going on YouTube. Couple polite. Hello, darling. How are you? What's going on, honey? Hunty. Hey, Frugal Mama. You doing good? That's good. Anyway, so much is going on YouTube. You heard about Brother Polite? Do you first of all, do you know Brother Polite? Anyway, how first seen Brother Polite, I think that was with George, what's it, George Foreman? He got kicked. Wait a minute, George Foreman. What's the guy who got kicked? Yeah, George Floyd. You know me, he's dead. I'm telling you. Sorry about that, George. And so much mess. I mean, this guy, he's a wonderful speaker. He's a great speaker. This is a guy who's for the people. And then something happened. But first of all, do y'all out there, do y'all know Brother Polite before I start? Anyway, I'm gonna read you a little bit of history about the brother. As soon as I can get to it. Where is it? What this thing did this? This thing here, right yesterday, fucking just reads a little bit about this brother. And now I just went to the dogs. It's not how it's supposed to be.
That share the screen, so that's what you're trying to do?
No, nothing like that. Trying to pick up something that I read. Yeah. Anyway, I'm trying to find this here article about this guy. I appreciate this thing doing this here to me. That's not cool. Anyway, how y'all doing? Okay, now I gotta do it. I gotta do it the long way. So anyway, while y'all here, y'all can drop your links. Just type in drop. Who is Brother Polite? Polite. Anyway. Anyway. Hey Kelly girl. How you doing? Anyway, let me read a little bit about Brother Polite. He's 38 years old. He's an American author, motivational speaker, scholar, novelist, investor, celebrity, mentor, businessman, social media influencer. Social media influencer. You got to see
What's the topic for tonight?
No,
I'm
just-
reading a little
I'm
something you
talking
said
a little
about.
bit about Brother Polite.
Oh,
I'm
wait a minute.
just reading
Something.
who he is.
Wait a minute. I got your other thing on. Let me cut that off.
You sure do. Here, let me read it.
Wait a minute. Let me cut it off. Okay, you don't hear no back stuff, do you?
No.
Oh.
Okay, again, Brother Polite, his real name is Michael Nork. He's born August 1983. He's 38 years old. It said he is a famous author, motivational speaker, scholar, novelist, investor, celebrity mentor, businessman, social media influencer, and entrepreneur. And his worth is $5 million.
Okay. Well, it looks like he must have been around for quite a long time.
Yeah, he's 38. He's a smart dude. Like the first time, like I said, George Floyd. That's the first time I heard him speak, and I said, "Wow, this guy's nice." And then I started reading some of his stuff, and let's see, let me see what his reading.
Is he a YouTuber or
He have too much on YouTube, but I'm sure he probably got a page. He got an Instagram page.
Oh,
So,
okay.
so anyway, let me say this. That basically, everything I'm saying is allegedly because I wasn't there, but I was on other people chat channels checking this crap out. What's going on? So anyway, they said this man they got him accused for messing with a little girl,
Mm.
supposed to be his stepdaughter.
Mm-hmm. How old is she?
The girl's 14, something like that, I believe, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing, what kind of disturbs me is that when this came, okay, Tasha K broke this in the news. She broke the news, and the YouTube went crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, okay, let me. So me, I'm nosy, so I want more information. So I went to go check to see more what's going on. And it was nothing yesterday, but
Mm-hmm.
now today, I guess because it been leaked, whatever, and whatever. I don't know why. It's such a. I don't understand like why it wasn't
Is
out.
it all over social media or
It's
is
all
it?
over social media. I'm telling you, Tasha K. She let it loose.
Uh-huh.
She let it loose. They said I think whatever time she let it out, they said he came on Instagram the same time, allegedly. I guess he probably said, I don't want to tell my story, I'm gonna let nobody else tell it, whatever. But I'm sure he's not talking too much because the case is still open. And the thing is, I said, hold it. I said, this dude is not locked up. Because I ain't seen that.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, this guy is not locked up. And he's not. Because in other words, like they testing the
Semen.
all that good stuff. And I guess that's when the crap hit the fan. But anyway, I was on
Mama saying in all this here though.
huh?
What was the mother saying in all this here though?
Nothing. Because the story wasn't out. Because Tasha K just brought the story out yesterday. I mean last night, whatever crap, what time she came on. It broke yesterday. And now today, like last night everybody was going crazy and they still talking now. And then a lot of stories like, okay, his I don't know what his religion is, but them guys that dress. I think they wear the turbans and the white stuff. I don't know what that is. And they whatever. I don't know.
Hindu or something?
No, I don't they know him. I don't they know him. I don't know what it is. But
Mm-hmm.
anyway, but anyway, it's just real crazy now. So I don't know this guy here. As far as I know, he's still walking around. But
Maybe got an ankle monitor
what they say? Guilty, guilty until proved guilty of what? What would you call it?
until proven guilty.
Exactly. So I don't know, because I was on Clubhouse and there was some people up there that knew this guy here, no brother polite.
Uh-huh.
They knew him, and so that like they was talking. I was like, what? That's how I found out.
But they were talking negative or positive.
There was not either. They were just talking like in general about him,
Mm.
because it's just like everybody just like they just waiting just waiting to hear what's going on. But according to a whole lot of these here stories out, y'all gotta check these stories out. See, I ain't gonna be talking about the stuff because I don't know.
Well, how about the girlfriend or
She's nowhere up there. She's not on none of this stuff.
well, I don't get it. So it sounds messy to me. You got a 14-year-old girl. The mother's not saying nothing.
They said
Her father's not saying nothing. But they accusing him of something. How we know if the little girl wasn't?
they said supposed to be some kind of after party. I know some allegedly some kind of after party, something like that, and he took her there, and the people were saying like, why the mother would let a 14-year-old girl go with him on the after party,
Exactly.
whatever the crap. So it's to be it's
I gotta research that because you kind of giving bits and pieces.
Of course I am, because I don't know the whole. See, I know some things, but I'm not gonna sit up here and just like really talk, and I don't really know what's going on. You understand? But they got a whole bunch of stories out here that you can just get into, and it's there.
Mm.
But it's bad.
I don't blame you.
I'll blame you,
Yeah,
Mary.
I am too.
Blame you.
I'm very funny with my granddaughter. I don't like her staying the night at people's houses.
What? Let me
You
tell you what
know?
our bishop said. Our bishop said, he said, when you let your children spend the night out at other people's houses, you just gave your children to whoever. You understand? He
Yeah.
said he'll let his child stay out spend the night with nobody else.
What he said more was when you allow your kids to stay the night at friends and stuff like their houses, when the person comes home, he has access to anywhere in the house that he wants to be, even in there with your child.
Exactly.
So you have to be careful where you send your child to.
Exactly.
So
So I guess that's gonna be the topic. Like you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful with your children
and your boys.
and your boys too, girls, boys, all of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry, like these days, you gotta be careful even with your family
That's true.
because of,
9 times out of 10, it's always somebody that you know. Or
exactly. You
somebody
want to come up, Sandra, Kelly, girl? You can come up if you want to chat with me. There's the link. Be my guest.
you know.
Hey, you gotta be careful with your kids, man.
You do.
See, that's why when you got kids, that's why I always talk about that. When I be doing my little videos dating at over 50, at the end of it, I be talking about protect your children. That's why I
That's
think
why you get rebellious when something happens because when you take a child over to a pedophile's house, the child looks to you like you brought me here. So they kind of resent the mom, like the mom let it happen or the dad let
no,
it happen because they
that
took them over there. Because they feel the parent supposed to keep them safe. So they feel that you took them to an unsafe place, even though sometimes
you
they
have
had
to show your face.
what happened. And then you got some parents that know how a person is, but just because they want to hang out, this, that, and other, you going over there with Billy Bob and carrying on. That'd be bad.
I don't see you, Sandra. I'm sorry.
Hey, Sandra.
I'm sorry. Ain't no way in the world. I'm gonna be if somebody like that. I'm gonna bring my kids over. It's not gonna happen. I'm not even gonna be that person friend. I'm not gonna be that person friend.
I know. Every day, Kelly girl, you can always go behind a avatar. You
Yeah,
because
you can't.
I'm gonna pop behind an avatar until they finish my little dental work here. That's why I got my mask.
But these people crazy.
They
Like
are
they ain't crazy. Like
they sick.
I don't see what a grown ass man want with a little girl.
Control, because he can't control a woman. So he can control a child, but he can't control a woman. So that's where they get their kicks.
That crap that is dangerous because like you just right there, you just don't want your freedom no more. You just gave up a whole lot of years of your freedom.
They're attracted to somebody that's the less weak. You know, just sick, crazy in the head. So
It's all
mm-mm.
about.
I remember when I was what, maybe about 12. That was on Kosciuszko Street. I used to take all the kids to the park and stuff like that. And they had this man. He used to live in Adrian's building,
What 953?
128. And
No, they live in 953. Oh no, her grandma lived in 953. Right,
right.
she lived in one. Yeah.
So he had a family, the whole nine, but he used to like to come to the park. And He's a pedophile on a low. So he tried to like say hi to me and stuff like that and tell me to come here. I rounded them kids and I was going out that park. But then I seen him and Adrian knew him. And I told Adrian about that. She said, no, not him. This, that, and that. I said, yeah, him. He's a pedophile. She couldn't believe it because he got a family and a wife. I said, so what? He got kids, so what? You know. So when he looked at me talking to her, he like got a little bit nervous.
He got nervous.
No more. He's to 57 Park.
There she go.
Yeah, I was trying to fix this phone.
Oh Lord, what's going on? This house cleaning every daggone room in the daggone house 45
Lord
times.
have mercy. You made me so daggone tired.
I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning.
What time you finish?
Well, no, I had got only reason why I was up there early because my cousin, she had passed this morning from cancer. We knew she was down when we talked to her yesterday, but my mama called me at 4 o'clock to let me know that she had just passed, and I couldn't go back to sleep, so I just stayed up.
I'm sorry about that.
So I stayed up.
That's
and
why you was on an extra cleaning spree.
Keep you busy. Keep your mind on some stuff.
No, because I couldn't go back to sleep, and then when we was on the video chat with her yesterday, she didn't look like her. That wasn't her. I mean, it was her, but it wasn't her.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So, and I didn't want to keep seeing the last picture, the last image of me seeing her.
Right.
It keep playing back in my head, so I just got up and started cleaning.
Oh, okay. I hear you.
So
Right.
So I've been trying to keep myself busy because my man started wandering back that way, and she looked horrible.
I know that thing just eats you away.
Right.
But we praying for the family strength.
Exactly.
Praying for the family strength.
Help them, Lord.
Yeah.
I was telling my cousin. I mean, we knew she was gonna pass because she stopped her chemo 3.5 weeks ago because it wasn't helping and the cancer kept spreading.
Mm-hmm.
So it has spread it to her. She had pancreatic cancer, but then it spread it to her uterus.
Mm-hmm.
Then it spread it to her kidneys.
Oh, okay.
So she
She had surgery or something?
No.
Oh, I did.
They kept misdiagnosing her. She kept going to the doctor because she kept telling her stomach was hurting. And they kept telling her it was something else.
Why do they? I don't know. I think that happened to my cousin too.
Yeah, they kept telling her it was something else, and then when they finally realized it was in stage 4.
Wow.
No, it wasn't that. I mean, so they did the chemo and stuff, but it wasn't.
Lawsuit. Lawsuit.
That's what I told my cousin them. I said because for 5 months they kept telling her it was something else.
Mm.
And then when they finally, she went to another doctor and it was advanced stage 4.
That's crazy.
And
I think that happened to one of our family members too.
But I mean, it's bad. Okay, if somebody should keep telling you something is wrong, okay, run some more tests, and then you tell them, oh, it's gas, or it's this, or it's.
See, you know what? That's why sometimes, like when I go to the doctor, my doctor be saying like, you think you know it all. I said, no, I know me.
Exactly.
You understand? And she be mad at me. I don't care. So what?
You know when something's wrong with you know when something is wrong with your body.
That's true.
And you can't give me a whole bunch of pills. I told her like this. I said, I am not gonna be that person that be taking 4. I'll be having 5 or 6, 7 bottles of medicine taking a day. I said, no, I'm not doing that. And then what I told her, I said, look how old I am now, darling. I said, I think I'm doing okay. She got a little quiet there. Like, get out of here. You think you know everything? I said, no, I know me.
That's it. You supposed to know you.
Tell me all that stuff. not gonna happen.
You go to the doctor because you feel something's wrong with you. You don't go because they tell you to come on in just because. So I'm coming here to tell you how I feel, what's wrong with me.
Exactly.
Right, and then you just not know if you're gonna give me an MRI. You gonna give me something, because I go to the doctor if my finger hurt. I'm just saying.
I know that's right.
I don't got time for that. No. This has been going on too long. No, you're just not gonna tell me anything, because that's what happened to my youngest daughter. She kept telling her doctor, and he kept telling her doctor that something was wrong with her breast.
Mm-hmm.
And Annie is Catherine's color.
Mm-hmm.
Her breast was redder than the shirt.
Mm.
And I told my daughter, why you didn't say something to me sooner, and I would have went to the doctor with you.
Mm-hmm.
And when they found out her right breast, who called my phone? Her right breast was stage 4. Her left breast was stage 1, but it was 2 different types of cancer.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
So I told her, I don't no. So I took her to the women's clinic.
Right.
So she had to get both of them amputated. She got implants.
Right. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, thank God she's still here.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. You know, that's amazing.
That's why I tell all my kids, you know something hurting on you, and then you go to the doctor and they tell you it's this, and you know it's not that, and it's something else. No, you go to somebody else and you raise hell. That's all you gotta do, like I do. You better learn from me.
I told my doctor, I said, look, I have, every time I go to the doctor's office, my blood pressure always go up, right? I said, it's two things, darling. You take too long to see me, and it gets on my nerve. Second of all, I have white coat syndrome. When I see a white coat, when I see the doctor, I said, my blood pressure bothers me. I said, as soon as I leave, my pressure go down. She said, I never heard of that. I said, but it's true. I have white coat syndrome. And I said, it is such a thing. I said, so don't tell me what's wrong with me now. I know what's wrong with me. Every time I go to that doctor, my blood pressure go up. I know what it is. I always try to stay cool and calm. I'm cool, but they have me there too long. Let me tell you, I only could be in the doctor's office for about 5 to 10 minutes. If I'm sitting there 15 to 20, I'm pissed off, blood pressure going up. I can't do it.
Mm-mm. So what's happening with your channel these days, Sandra?
Well, shoot. Let me see. My subscriber go up and then they'll drop. Then they go up, then they'll drop.
They are killing me. Killing me. You hear me?
Then my watch hours is 1,024. And see it, remember it would have been more than that, but when them 27 videos disappeared, I mean they just disappeared. I don't know where.
But it could be YouTube. YouTube is crazy.
I'm like, and then I'm like, I did not delete 27 videos. I ain't delete not one video. Why would I go in there and delete it was the videos I had just did on down.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, so I still don't know. Then someone was popping back up by themselves.
Really? They coming back?
It was only three or 4 of them came back by themselves.
That's crazy.
I'm like, okay, who? I'm like, I didn't delete nothing. I'm like, so, and then they took the 300 and when them videos disappeared, they took all the watch hours for those videos.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, that made it go back down to it was 537.
Wow.
It went back down to 537. I was like, you know what? I started to just say F YouTube. I did.
Uh-huh.
And my husband was like, no, don't do that because you don't let it stress you out no more.
Hey, see, but YouTube's
back up.
You got to keep on pushing. You can't let them defeat you. You know what you want, so you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, so that's why I told him. I said,
was there some copyright?
I just stopped worrying about it. I said I ain't worried about it. It is what it is. When I get there, I get there. I'm worried about nothing else, because when you're worried about this, then you got all this other stuff that's going on. I can't. I told him I can't worry about it no more.
Mm-hmm. Apostle was saying, were there copyrights or music in them?
Mm-mm. the music that's in my videos is from Epidemic Sound, and I pay $15 a month for that, so they can't say no copyright.
Mm.
Then none of them have no copyright. Don't none of them have no copyrights on.
Mm-hmm.
So I make sure that, and I only get music off Epidemic Sound.
Oh, okay.
Or Thematic, and with Thematic, you have to put the link with the artist's name on there, and they'll email you if you forget. They'll email you.
Oh, okay.
Before they put a copyright issue on you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
So that's how Thematic do it. They'll email you, and you go right on there and get on their website, get the link, and go right to your video, and put it on there, and just and I emailed them because I found that out one time, so I emailed them back and let them know that I did it, and they went and checked and said thank you.
Oh, okay.
But them 20, it wasn't no copyright or none of that. People kept saying it said deleted by the uploader. I ain't delete nothing.
Mm. That's
cool.
So now you just got to work on those subscribers, right?
And watch hours too. Right now, I'm not even really worried about the subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to do them watch hours and get them.
Hey, Honest Wine.
Okay. Hey, nephew.
Hey, darling. What's cooking?
That's something. Me, I'm kind of like, been taking a little break, really. I kind of like bounce in, bounce out. Mm-hmm. I just need a break, a YouTube break. So I come on not as much as I used to, but I don't want to fall too much off either. So I just need to take me a break.
Yeah, because it gets stressful, and then and that's why I said I'm not stressing myself out about nothing. I already got to go see what's wrong with my throat. Sometimes my food don't want to go down. So I got another appointment. I got an appointment for to go back. I got to go see the specialist because when that piece of meat just sat in my throat like I was gonna choke to death, I ain't no. Y'all need to give me something. Y'all need to figure out some scope, whatever you got to do. Cause I don't like nothing just sitting in my throat. I tried to drink some water. The water can't just shot back out while the food's still sitting there.
Oh no!
Wait a minute. So what? Something? You got a growth in there or something?
No, he said it's got something to do with my esophagus.
You know what? Let me tell you something. Something like that was going on with me about a month ago, and it felt like I felt my tonsils in the back. I don't know what the hell was going on. I didn't like it. But hey CJ, but let me tell you something that I did that made it go away. Hot sauce. I took some hot sauce and I started eating some, and it took it away.
Because I had noticed it last year. It did it a couple of times last year, and then it stopped. And it wouldn't matter what food it was. But then when I was eating a piece of chicken, I chewed it up regularly, and it just sat there. I mean, I kept trying to swallow it, and it wouldn't go nowhere. It was just sitting there. Then I was finna panic. I made myself stop panicking. But when I drank the water and the water shot out, my grandson, he's seen it. So he started hitting me on my back, and then the meat just flew out. I ain't ate no chicken since.
I know that's right. I wouldn't eat none either.
Sometimes when you eat something that scares you, you like, I'm putting that down.
So I don't eat meat like I used to. I'd be like, I try to eat it, and then I was like, no, it might get stuck in my throat.
Because something was going on right up in the air, and it felt like my tonsils. I thought like the tonsils, something was swollen. I don't know why, whatever. I was taking cough drops and all that stuff, and I don't know. Then I was eating something, and I put some hot sauce on it, and then I noticed it started feeling better, and it left. I said, hold it, and then it tried to come back again, and then at that time I took straight hot sauce and ate it, and it was gone. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, because I don't like that feeling where you choking to death.
I know that's right.
I was
saying your family is going through the most. Are you of the church? Do they offer prayer there?
Yeah, they the church that she belonged to, when we had went out there to the church today when I had went up there, because I had went up there earlier this morning and we was talking to the pastor and stuff, and he let everybody know because she's the mayor of Robbins, Illinois. So it's so many people, it's a lot of people. So the church, they supposed to have some type of service tonight to let everybody know what was going on and to do something. But and that was supposed to have been at 6 o'clock. But it's gonna get dark, so I came home.
Okay.
So I told my cousin I'll be back up there Saturday morning.
Okay, CJ Mendoza saying, Sonja, just do chicken broth.
That's not it, because I ain't ate. When I say I ain't ate no meat, I'm not joking. It's like it scared me to where I don't want to eat no meat. So I don't know, but then I'm like, okay, you need protein. So I even, and it didn't matter if it was a piece of bread. It didn't matter what it was. At times, no matter what I was chewing on, it did that. But that meat,
I know that's right.
I'm like, I don't need no meat. I won't eat no meat.
Come on, y'all. Hot topic. Let's go. Hot topic. Let's go.
I know where Robbins is. What that mean?
What, Robbins ice cream? Ice cream?
You talking about ice cream? Oh, you talking about ice cream?
That's the only Robbins I know. How is your swallowing now? Is it better?
Yeah, it is better, but at times I can tell if I'm eating something, it don't want to go down, then I stop eating it. I won't eat it. I drink me I go make me a smoothie and be full all day.
Are you eating?
Huh?
Are you eating?
Am I eating?
Yeah.
If like today I was trying to eat some oodles of noodles and it felt like they wanted to sit there. I just set the bowl right on back down and made me a smoothie.
CJ
Mendoza
said you should take some Ensure
Plus.
Ensure Plus.
Those things, I tried them things is nasty.
I thought it tastes like shakes. Maybe you can put a
strawberry ones are good. They gotta be real cold.
Right, and this to me is I don't like nothing. It's like they too sweet. For some reason, they taste real sweet to me, and I don't like nothing real sweet. But my doctor told me, he was like, you need to drink some Ensure. I'm like, y'all don't got nothing else to substitute that? Because that I don't like that sweet taste like that.
Maybe it's your tonsils. You think maybe it's your tonsils? Put
some ice cubes in it. Let it marinate a little bit.
Maybe it's your tonsils. You think maybe it could be that? Your tonsils?
I don't have no. My tonsils been out since I was 8.
Oh, okay.
My mother had all us was in the hospital at one time getting our tonsils out.
The doctor said she loved Ensure Plus.
I had my tonsils came out when I was 8 years old. But I don't know what's going on.
I'd like the taste of Ensure. They kind of blow you up too. Keep messing with them.
I never.
I don't need no more blowing up. I already weigh 194 pounds.
Ooh.
Oh,
tell her secrets.
I weigh 194. I don't need to blow up no more. I forgot the name of the other stuff that I was gonna try, but I just don't like nothing real sweet.
Try some hot sauce tonight.
Huh?
Eat some hot sauce and see what happens. Hot sauce.
She said hot sauce.
You never know. It might work.
And then they said, he was like, it might have something to do with my thyroid. I'm like, so your thyroid can act up and you can have swallowing problems?
They make your eyes bulge, so I guess so.
Because I'm like, what do my thyroid got to do with me swallowing?
I guess it's in your neck.
I'm not. I'm gonna have to go to a specialist.
CJ said you have acid reflux or heartburn.
Nope. I never had that.
Mm.
And that's what they wanted me. They wanted me to go see a gastrologist. So and they had scheduled me. I went to that appointment and they asked me. I was like, I know I don't have no acid reflux, none of that. I don't have none of that. So they
saying thyroids have a lot to do with it. I believe that too. Thyroids do have a lot to do with that.
So I'm like, well, I'm gonna need y'all to fix my thyroid because no, I don't need my food stopping in the middle of my throat when it's going down.
Hey, over 50
Hey,
and
over 50.
tablets.
Some hot sauce.
She said
Some hot sauce tonight. Call me, let me know did it work or not.
I'm gonna try some. I ain't gonna try no, but only hot sauce I got is that you know the one got the little green top that in that little plastic bottle with the Chinese rice on it.
Yep, try that too.
That stuff is
have them to check your thyroid. It's a simple blood test.
Oh, well, because I go back to the doctor Tuesday. I'm like, I'm gonna need you to check my thyroid, please.
Exactly. Let them know, please.
I ask all type of questions. Can you check my thyroid? I tell them, can you check this? Can you check that? Can you look at this? Can you look at that?
I know that's right. We just up here chopping up.
We just chopping it up. Y'all want to chop it up with us? Come on up.
Just chopping up, talking about any and everything. Any and everything. The topic for me is men are starting to talk about being used by women. We always hear women using the guys, but the men are now starting to complain that women, they tired of being used by women.
Men been talking about that. Even when they're not being used, they talking about they being used.
I'm talking about the good guys anyway. So they say.
Well, you do got some women out here that just use a man for his money.
Yeah.
Listen,
it's just like men do that. It's the women that do that. It's the women that do that. And then you get these men there, or these women, they be that fatal attraction.
Okay. Listen. Finest one said, test your throat. Take a bottle of water, tilt your head all the way back. You should be able to feel if that water is going straight down.
Huh?
Test your throat. Take a bottle of water, tilt your head all the way back. You should be able to feel if that water is going straight down.
I'm gonna try that. Lord forbid, I ain't got time to be choking.
But back to you, Debbie. But men always talking about even I'm talking that is nothing.
I think they feel sort of like some guys feel like, you know, they emotional, they get into the woman, this, that, and other, they start feeling for them, but then they find that they just being used.
Yeah, that's something
that they just, you know, just like women go through it. They starting, you know, they feel like, you know, I'm a good guy, this, that, and the other, and women just.
Well, you know what? Then that man should think just like a woman. When you feel something like that's going on, pack your bags and say, "Goodbye, sister."
Get to stepping, right?
Get to stepping.
It goes both ways. I mean, if you don't want it done, then you don't do it to nobody else.
Exactly. Because the thing is, a man probably be just like a whole bunch of like a lot of women do. They sit there and try to make it work. You can't fix something that the other person don't want to fix. That's how it goes.
They do. Or try to hold them down with $1. Then when they get enough of the dollars, it's like, or they tired of giving the $1, then they out the door. So.
I mean, you're supposed to treat people the way you want to be treated. But you got some people out here there, they want to cheat, then put their hands on you. Then want you to stay with them, but then they still want to do everything else they want to do. So I tell them, but they was like, well, what you think I should do? Leave his ass alone if he hitting you.
Exactly.
That man is cheating. If he hitting you, leave his ass alone.
That's true.
It ain't that much love. I tell my daughters, I tell my sons, don't put your hands on no woman.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta fight her, then you leave her alone. I tell my daughters,
Exactly.
don't stand there and let no man beat your ass.
I know that's right. Mm-hmm.
I mean, because once he start doing that, he gonna keep on. He gonna feel he can keep on doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my opinion, the first time, I think that's enough. Like goodbye. We ain't doing no
Yeah.
more.
To me, if you smack me, to me that's a butt whooping. I don't want to beat you.
Yeah.
If
Mm-hmm.
you could smack me in my face, ain't no sense. If you could push me to the point to where I could fall, or if you could push me to the point to where you trying to hurt me because you done pushed me, or you muff me, I don't want to beat you. If you jump up in my face like you finna hit me, I ain't finna beat you.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I can be by myself. No, you ain't gonna put your hands on me because I bore some grits on you. Just say that.
Then she gonna pour some grits
Al
on.
Green sister.
Oatmeal.
Yeah.
I
I feel.
call them Al Green grits.
I know that's right. I feel once a woman or a guy, they put their hands on you, that then they do the I'm sorry. Yeah. Until the next time.
Yeah.
Exactly. Until next time, 'cause it's gonna come up again because if
And
you
see, that's what I had to tell. I told my son, because his baby mama had a habit of smacking him in his face,
Mm.
and she did it 3 times too many.
Mm-hmm.
honey, I know what you mean.
And she was over here, she was over here. I said, if you don't smack that back, yeah, because I told her, I said, keep your hands off him. And
That
then
happened.
and then when he smacked her back, her feelings were so hurt.
I don't know
She wanted
why.
she wanted to call the police on him.
Mm-mm.
I said, well, y'all both gonna go to jail.
I think my grandson was about 16 or 17, and some little girl he was talking to, whatever, and so she smacked him, and I was in the other room. I came back here and said, I said, don't you ever put your hands on him. You understand? I said, because he put his hands on you, you ain't gonna like it. So she was a little upset because she thought I was supposed to be on her side. No violence up in here.
Exactly.
Ain't no violence up here. You putting your hands on somebody. No. And I said, like, I don't want her in my house no more. Goodbye. To me,
Mm-mm-mm.
I find them that's trouble. That's trouble. They ain't no more pure trouble. Goodbye, darling. Don't come back.
Just as well, women got hand problems. We know men have hand problems, but women
Yeah.
have some. You got women with some
Women
hand.
got problems too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of them out here.
Mm-hmm. You know
They
they
put their
feel they.
hands on they put their hands on you. Cause yeah,
Don't do nothing to nobody else that you don't want done to you. Keep your hands
mm-mm.
to yourself.
Exactly.
You know.
That's why I tell a person, if you don't want to get hit, then don't hit.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
No, I mean, they just like you don't like getting hit, they don't like getting hit neither.
Mm-hmm.
But I tell a person in a minute, I don't hit me. Please
No,
don't hit me.
Mm.
Cause you ain't gonna like it. Now, if I gotta wait to get you,
I know I had a girlfriend that used to have a hand problem. You know, it's like
mm-mm.
the more you tell about her hand problem, the more she do it. I'm like, what's wrong with you? I guess you got someone that just what they call fighting love.
That ain't
someone
love.
like to fight.
It's
That's
crazy.
not love to me. You're
They,
not gonna hit
they
me
pick
and then
they pick
think.
an argument. You got women that pick an argument
Mm-hmm.
just for attention. It's crazy. Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
That is crazy.
Well, you find women. There's some women that like to get hit too.
That's true. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
Life's too short for all that. I don't got time for all that. I gotta make my head hurt.
I know that's
Some
right.
women like to. They're just some women just
That's
like
too
to
much
fight.
energy.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
They like to fight.
That's too much energy that I gotta use to be sitting up here arguing.
That's true.
So
Yes.
I want to do all that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm. I don't do all that.
Stephanie
Did y'all hear
Milford,
they say
underrated
coming up?
darkness. Hey,
Huh?
evening, sisters.
They're underrated. He's right there. His brother passed away yesterday.
Oh, so my sister
Oh,
just told me that today, underrated. I'm sorry to hear about your brother. You know, praying for the
mm,
family, that's for sure. And yeah, you know,
You
praying
want to
for
come up?
praying
Underrated.
your strength, brother. My
Come up.
deepest
Fine.
condolences.
Underrated.
Yes, my deepest condolences to you and your family, and his family too. If he was, you know,
mm,
if he had kids or something like that.
He did. I believe he had a daughter, right? Yeah.
mm. Did y'all enjoy yourself at the concert? I saw y'all.
Who, me? Me?
Uh-huh.
Did.
Debbie went. She
I
went
love
to.
my old school music. Sure do. They had what? Rakim,
Mm-hmm.
Genuine, um,
Wow.
Red. You called and told me that you wanted to leave. I had
Grinder.
a birthday like this here. It was
I
very
know
nice.
that's right.
Why your eyes popping out like that? What's wrong, number one grinder?
What's happening? It's the
What's
number
going on? What's going
one.
on, sis?
What's
What's going
going
on,
on,
yo?
bro?
Nice meeting you, Sandra Brown. Nice meeting you.
You too.
Mm-hmm. How you doing, bro?
To tell the truth, in and out.
And you're gonna have those days.
We
Yeah.
sure are.
Yeah, you're gonna have those days. Some's gonna
hmm
be easy and some's gonna be hard, you know.
Yep.
Just know that how the saying go?
Joy day will come in the morning.
Yeah. That that scripture just went right on down my head. Ooh, there ain't nothing.
Debbie, you used to be on top of the scriptures, Debbie.
Yeah, I know. I'm just coming in not too long ago. So
Oh, okay, that's it. That's it.
uh weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. Come on now, somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
look what over 50 go. Folks don't like being on the receiving end of what they give out. Smack or slap. Me, I shall bless you back and pray for you after. I know that's right.
I know that's right. We was talking about women. No, men are now complaining even more so about being used by women. You always hear the opposite with women using men. Now the men are saying that, women, we got grimy women out here. They
Yeah,
can
I
be.
do. I do talk about my channel too, but I try to be fair. But we do talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
I do. People say you. I try to be fair as much as I can. So I'm from this. I'm from this cloth that I come from a family that man or woman, be it calm with what you do. You don't
Yeah.
get no pass. That's that.
Exactly.
Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all come from that cloth too. That's how I am. So but I did a special on my brother last night. I want you to go check it out. It's moving because my his daughter
Uh-huh.
is also is my niece, but also I am the second father too to
Okay.
her.
Okay.
So
Okay. Okay. How old is the daughter?
she in her 30s.
Okay, that's all right. That's all right. She still, she
Yeah,
still needs that male support. Nothing
yeah.
wrong with that.
So I've been trying to beat it much she can, and she's worried about me because she's like, what about? I'll be fine, but I have to understand that that's my second oldest brother,
Mm-hmm. How
and we
many
had
how many siblings you have?
right now it's just four of us.
4? Okay.
And I'm the youngest now, so
Okay, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I hear you. I hear you. Yeah, we walk that walk. So we definitely know how you feel
Yep.
and
mhm.
what you're going through. But day by day it gets better. You don't think of
Mhm.
the good memories, the happy times, you know,
Yeah,
even though a little darkness gonna come every now and then,
yeah. But
it's
but you know what
always
though,
there.
y'all. But you know what, y'all was so crazy about it, right?
Hmm.
This month makes, let's see, the 28th makes 2 years that my mother passed.
Mm-hmm.
Less than a month later makes also 2 years that my late younger brother passed.
Mm-hmm.
Now we got this, so that's gonna be. So we looking at like
We
2
breaking
years
that chain right here. And the
there.
blood of
Plus-
Jesus, we ain't doing the 2-year generational thing. That
No,
somebody,
I'm just saying. I'm no, what I'm just
Okay.
saying that it's connected and stuff. So what I get from it, so what I get from it now, that each one is different. You cope with it, but also you can get memories of it. So it helps you to cope. So there's no lacking. I'll just say for me, I
Okay.
don't have to worry about no lacking and stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
so I'm really like right now personally,
Mm-hmm.
I'm entertaining that now. It's like memories and stuff. I'm gonna have my days,
Oh
but it's
yeah.
like some good memories and stuff. So
Mhm.
instead of be lacking, like, so I give it to God, let God wherever God works for me, because sometimes that
service.
they just want to like can't do everything yourself. Gotta give it to God, let God.
Exactly. You know.
So so for me personally,
Mm-hmm.
that's what I would, and at the same time, living by yourself and have that connection that you should, that plays a favor too. So I'm excuse me, I'm tell the truth right this minute. I am dealing through a lot, like abandonment and stuff. I feel people should reach out, but God will put people around you. Like right now, this is God intervention. So he
Exactly.
put people around
Mm-hmm.
to know what a person I am, and I'm grateful for that.
When it comes to death in the family, you think that people be around for only for that moment. I'm gonna be here for you. Call me when you need me. I'll be looking out for you, bruh. But soon as nighttime come,
That's when the oil
phones
hit.
don't ring, the doors don't be knocked on no more.
No,
Can't find nobody. Well,
yeah,
man, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I'm just tapped out, this, that, and the other. That's why you have to put regardless of what, you have to put God first in all.
yeah.
Lean on Him, and trust in Him for everything. Because people gonna fail you every time.
That's true. It is, yeah, and especially
Sometimes,
when especially you there for them, genuine,
exactly.
and so it's like, and like I said, you see anybody. I'm gonna tell people in the people that Catherine and Deborah knows me. They have been on the panel. I've been in theirs, and always been great. So they know what I'm talking about. I'm not. I personally don't put myself out like that. All about helping others. That's me. I don't like. Yeah, I want to help. I want God. I'm a messenger from God. But when you help person generally, I'm not saying you looking for it.
Mm-hmm.
You said that you serving God, like, and then you are like you turning your back on God's children.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And that I'm gonna be honest with you, y'all. That part it pissed me off,
I understand. I understand how you feel, because in
People will fail you every time.
darkest moment, that's when you need somebody. But also,
Yeah.
too, the Bible tells you have to wear people like a loose garment. You have, because they're gonna fall off. They're not gonna be there when you need them most. They're gonna always, turn their back. They wishy-washy. But one thing about God, He's always there. He don't change.
Yeah.
So you can always put your trust in that and pray for those ones that's wishy-washy and flipping on you. But don't let them change who you are.
Nah, I think it make it good. At the end of the day, it makes me stronger. As you know, I always say I'm a well-rounded warrior. So to me, God just give me an extra armor being a warrior.
Mm-hmm. And
You know what I
sometimes
mean?
you see in your darkest moment who's there for you and who's not.
Mm-hmm.
I always feel it's a learning lesson in the good and the bad.
It is.
So he'll send that ram in the bush when you really need it. Trust me.
Oh, definitely. And I believe in that. I believe in that there are times that I recollect now, I think about the family.
Mm-hmm.
I think about my niece. Really, I really don't care about thinking about the family, because they're not important to me at this moment. My importance is for her because when my late second older brother was, when he was living, he said, when I'm gone, you can keep it up. I know you can do it. Don't worry about it. So he already instilled in, my niece when she was very, very little that's your second father. And
Right.
and it's this responsibility that I embrace.
Yeah, he's no longer here, so you step up. No matter how old a child gets, because like I said, you could be 30, 40, 50, you're still going to be a kid to me. And they always need that push, that support from somebody, to be in their corner, no matter how old they get.
It's so crazy when you say that, Deborah, right? It's like ever since he passed, like early yesterday morning, early, right? She always called me. Let me put it before. She always called me, but she called me second father. I said, you are my second father. And she said, what son? What's I do? She in New York. I'm in Virginia. So yeah, I'll give her the insight best way I can. Sometimes slow down. The mission is it's your father, right? Stay with the mission. Wherever you're in trouble, pray to God. Give it to God. God will work it out for you. So I'm trying to do what I can before he passed away. Make sure that give it the spiritual things, and then everything else will work it out. So I want to let her know that I'm setting an example. Give her the tools that I have.
As long as you're there because see, it balances itself out. You're there to support her, and also that's your brother's child, so that's a little support for you too, because that's a piece of him still with you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like I'm the second mom to this one over. Let me see. This one over here. Wait a minute. That one over there, kids.
Right.
From birth.
Right.
So I know the feeling of being a secondary parent, because that's how her kids look at me too. Like a second mom.
Let me tell you this here story. Talk about friends. My good buddy, her name, well, she's not here now. God bless her. So anyway, like when her mother passed away, I was at her funeral because her mother was my godmother. So I don't want to use no names, you understand? And so like when my mother passed away, like I was looking for her. You understand? Because we was like thick as thieves. We've been raised up together, but she didn't come. So I didn't speak to her for a year. So then after I got over the passing of my mother, I said, you know what? Let me go to my friend's house. I went over to her house, and she just started crying and whatnot. I said, girl, everything's all right. Everything's cool, And then, we got back together. But like they said, like sometimes things can happen. But sometimes they gotta feel it too.
That's for sure. Yeah, so
because I was hurt behind that. I'm serious, because that was my bud. You know what I'm saying? And I expected her to be there. You understand?
And once again, like I said, that's why you gotta wear people like a loose garment, because it's like giving a party. When you give a party, you send out these invites, you expect for all these people to show up. But the ones who you least expect are the ones that you show up. And the ones who you expect to show up don't even come. You throw it out there and you just let it fly. That's the way I say. Just let it fly. So,
let it fly.
You know who's going to be in your corner and who's not.
Yep. That's true. Yep.
You find that out real quick.
Show yourself friendly. If you're a friend, show yourself friendly. If not, we understand sometimes things does happen, but if it's a friend, they'll change their agenda for you.
Exactly.
They'll be there.
I know I will. If I'm your friend, I'm gonna be there for you.
That's true. Yep.
That's how I am too. You know, because I feel like that. I'm a ride or die. You know what I mean? I don't care. People say, "Oh, that person." Man, if I had a friend, right?
Mm-hmm.
Be my best friend to the day. We best friends. I met him. We was in special ed together. We was like 5,
Mm-hmm.
and there was this guy was messing with me. Like, nah, you ain't touching Jerry. You gotta go through me, and we clicked just like this. Now
Mm-hmm.
he's a lawyer, family, been married, you know, and his kids my god kids. So
Mm-hmm.
you know, and then that's what it is. You know, like when I told him what happened, like, cause he considered my second brother, old brother,
Right.
I mean, his older brother.
Mm-hmm.
He said,
When
"Nah,
is the
man.
services for your brother?
I don't know yet. There's
Mm-hmm.
a lot. To tell the truth, there's a lot of turmoil.
Always is funerals
You
and
know what I'm
weddings.
saying? So this is what I'm saying. This is like during the time that matter of
Mm-hmm.
fact, I got off the phone. I just got on the phone with my niece, and like so like the bickering don't make no sense. So
Mm-hmm.
so I know there's still like COVID season, so I'm
Right.
looking at maybe probably get cremated and just in a virtual. That's what I'm saying right now. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, some people say, "Oh, you should be doing this." I don't understand why you're saying something that y'all not haven't been there. So, but
Mm-hmm.
like again, I have to pray to God about it,
Right.
and you know, make sure that I'm there for my niece, whatever decision my
Mm-hmm.
niece made.
Mhm.
That's
Exactly.
what it is. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly. Everybody just got to go
Mhm.
and get on board with
They
it.
gotta go. They gotta roll with that. So
Exactly.
that's the sticky point right now. You as you know, your family. That's
Yeah.
a sticky point now. That and then she don't like the fact that hi nobody don't call me and check on me or maybe ask my opinion certain things. I tell her, listen, doesn't make a difference. We deal with me later. My thing, because she also my second, I mean my niece, she also have a sister too.
Mm-hmm.
So, but they from like different moms. But
Right.
anyway, she got to be it too. So
Mm-hmm.
we had a little beef like this, but she said I want to meet John, tell you I'm sorry and stuff. So I got to make sure that she be involved with the family. So
Mm-hmm.
for me, do the grace, do God and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to like do whatever I can to help.
That's it.
That's
Just be
what,
there to
that's
support.
what just be there.
Yeah, be there to support. But let the whatever this decision they make, just roll with it.
I just roll with it. Exactly. I just want to help. So
Let me
any
tell you about
family,
our family. Let me tell you, something. I thought our family was so cool.
damn it,
Everybody blows up. Everybody blows up. They're like, hey.
Mm-hmm.
And see, Jackie, my cousin Jackie, Jackie when Jackie made the decision like 3 weeks ago to stop her chemo,
Mm-hmm.
she had already told us where she wanted her funeral at,
Mm-hmm.
who was going or do her funeral.
Mm-hmm.
She had already had that stuff wrote down, so my cousin Dominique and
Mm-hmm.
her sister, her other brothers wouldn't have to worry about that.
Mm-hmm.
So all Jackie stuff is arranged. She had it arranged because she knew
Mm-hmm.
she had it arranged. So only thing we got to do the funeral home. I guess they supposed to get her tomorrow if they don't already have her.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I said okay. Like I was telling my husband, like his family. I'm just gonna put it out there. Cause his mama thinks she's supposed to get his insurance policy. No sister girl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one of them.
Mm-hmm.
I said you ain't his damn wife, and I had to take that back
Mm-hmm.
because I no just I brought him in this world. He's grown. He didn't ask to come in this world. You
Mm-hmm.
laid down there and did that do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But like that's why I say all that arguing because remember when I told you when his cousin got killed,
Mm-hmm.
my auntie Shireen didn't have no insurance policy on him. Grandma had the insurance policy, but they was trying to make it seem like his sister had the insurance policy, and it was a big old uproar. I don't want all that. I told my husband, I don't want all that. That's why I specifically stated in I got who going getting what in my will, where going what, and it ain't nothing nobody can do about it.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna be messy. It's
Yeah,
always
I mean,
messy.
I never. It threw me for a loop when, well, she got insurance policy on that, but like if she did, she should have one because she been taking care of her brother since she was 16. Her mama a crackhead. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
She been doing her brothers and their kids since that girl was 16 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So if she did have one, she should have had one, but she didn't.
Mm.
And stuff like that. I told my husband, I don't want to go through that. I don't want to go through that. I don't want you to have to go through that because Lord forbid I had to tell y'all ain't come to his funeral.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't trying to be like that. I don't want to be like that. I don't want all that bickering. So
Mhm.
who gonna get this and who gonna get that?
I think they all gonna be messy, but because people gonna be people. They think when you pass away, you got $1 million, So it's like
They just want that
okay,
privacy.
who left? Who got this here? Who got that there? What do you leave for me? This, that, and other. And just like a wedding is messy too.
Yep.
Oh, I can't come. To me, funerals and weddings, they're the two messiest events.
It is.
More fights.
I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. That's why I got 2 insurance policies.
Mm-hmm.
I got one that's going to my husband and the other one that's split between my kids. I ain't leaving them no more than $20,000. They ass don't need it. Cause no, especially them two young ones. This boy gonna come ask me to buy him a. No, he said, "Ma, this is Zach Rose. Can you put this charger in my name?" I said, "Charger." This is what I did. I said, "This is that." I was on my bed where I'm sitting at right now. I said, "You need a phone charger."
I know that's right. I know that's right. Cause you sure ain't getting no call. Shoot.
Oh no, he was talking about the 2021 charger.
I'm quite sure he was.
I said,
We have to be respectful.
let me think about this.
No drama.
I said, you want me to put a 2021 charger in your name? The car was $30,000.
That's crazy.
I said, a couple of weeks ago, didn't you just fall asleep behind the damn wheel and you don't know what you hit? That's why the side of your truck all scratched up in somebody else's car. One, you ain't responsible enough for me to put that much money in my name for you. Shall or not? 2,
he will stick you with the bill.
What after get damaged? Of course, he don't want to pay for it no more.
I told him my Zach words was hell no.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you on that.
Then, because we had to trade my Brook in because them and Brooks because too much electrical mess. I ain't got time for that. So he had went and got me when he traded that one and he went and got me a 2020 Nissan Rogue. Can I buy your car? Hell no. You smoke too much weed.
I know that's right.
You want to hang with people that want to go rob gas stations. He did. My son, he was sitting in the car. Didn't even know the boy and his friend was in there robbing the gas station. They come out time, so hurry up, pull off. But you like I told him, I said, but you still you still hanging around him. And no, he didn't got shot at.
Oh my goodness.
And you with this boy and you wonder why people shooting at your car.
Exactly.
I said, I'm gonna ask you to keep on driving that hoopty. Because you can't use my car. I'm definitely not putting no $30,000. I'm not putting that, and I'm not putting that in my name. Then you don't pay the car note. Then I'm stuck with paying the car note. And then you still think you're supposed to keep this car? Man, y'all don't never want to do nothing for me. I said, he said, y'all don't never want to do nothing for me. I said, because your ass is irresponsible. You don't know what to do. So no, that's why I told my husband we ain't going through all that. We wrote our will out. We had it notarized. You ain't getting nothing that I say you ain't getting. Anything in this house is staying to my husband. Now, if he want to get them kids something, then he can give it to them.
Right. But the insurance policy is the black people's inheritance. because we can't
Yeah.
hold on to nothing
I
else.
made a video about that.
We ain't got no houses to leave, cars to leave, property to leave, stuff like that. So everybody looks for the policy.
Yeah, but they fail to understand that if we could use it a good way, that we could build up inheritance for
Exactly.
build inheritance for generations, and that's the problem. That's what I told people all the time, that we got to get out this consumer mindset, because we leasing instead of own. It takes time, because let's be honest, us as Black people. You know, we are 200 or 300 years behind of the 8 ball. You hear what I'm saying?
That's
so
true.
no matter what it is, but you got to start from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it ain't gonna happen in our time, but it can happen. You know what I'm saying? But we got to start from somewhere. And so that's what like people say, "What you want to do?" I said, "Well, I'm working on a few things now. It's going to take time. It really is." So I gotta think about my niece. I gotta think about my nephew. Well, my niece and nephews right now is practically grown, but I want to leave some for me because I want to do certain things. So and so it's going to take a little time, but the way I look at right now, that
this generation is so
yeah.
You know, it's hard to leave this generation anything because they're knuckleheads. Like back nowadays, you know,
and it's bad when you can
left the house with the kids, and the kids kept it up, and then when the grandkids came, they just blew everything.
And but you know what, sis? I told my kids I will turn my insurance policy over from y'all and leave it to my grandkids, and they can't touch it till they 18. And don't leave y'all nothing. My youngest son, which he's my stepson. I don't call him my stepson.
Right.
He been in my life since he was 1.5 years old. No, that's my child. But I treat you just like the rest of them. You do some stuff you ain't got no business doing, I'm gonna let you know it. If you're not doing, I don't care if you came out my body or not. I'm not leaving you all my coins and you running around here smoking weed and not doing nothing, going to jail. No. What you gonna do with it?
The same way.
What you gonna do? You're not trying to do nothing for yourself? No. Then can I move in with you? Hell no.
Okay, that's right. This is how I feel. If you got like more than one child, I think every child name's supposed to go on that policy for everybody to have their equal portion. So whatever they do when you're not here, so be it. My heart will be clean that I gave you a chance, and you the one. You got to fix your future,
or you have a responsible.
I told my kids that because, like I told my son, and Lord forbid, and I'm praying that he do not go to, because when I say that boy that he be with, he didn't rob 2 gas stations. He didn't went in his aunt robbed his whole own auntie in them house.
Oh no.
In my son's car.
No, he's not responsible enough. He gonna get
people done shot at him. People talking about they want that boy dead. I told Tez, you need to stay the hell away from him. His daddy done told him that. Everybody done told him that. He got a whole damn video on Instagram of them in the cops doing this, smoking the damn trees.
That's not good, man. You exposing yourself
because he posted it yesterday.
Because you know
they have to learn the hard way.
Because you know
bad he learned the hard way for him to be what you call that?
Y'all ain't jail material. Tez is not jail material. You trying to be a thug that your ass ain't. He not jail material. You gonna be down there hollering because
those are the ones that get caught out there. Those are the ones that get caught out there.
Yep.
You know, the ones that can't handle it.
He's not jail material.
Accessory.
I told him you trying to be a thug, and now my 2 older sons, them thugs, and I can admit that. But your little dumb self ain't no thug. You ain't jail material. I'm telling you, you're gonna be down because I already told him I ain't bonding you out. His daddy done already told him he ain't bonding him out. You're gonna sit there.
Right.
Yeah,
what you gonna say, underrated?
No, I was saying when I usually take my walks, you know, like I told you, if I take my walks, you know, protect the community. I talk to them young ones and I said, look, do you have your identification with you? What do you mean? let's get this out now.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have your identification on you?
Mm-hmm.
No. You need to have some identification on you. But it's out of date. At least you have something. Because you know how Virginia is. See, Virginia is a commonwealth. People fail to understand. Virginia could arrest you. They can get you a city. They can get you a state. And if they want to switch to federal,
Mm-hmm.
they can do that.
Mhm.
Their jurisdiction is very open. And so for us as a people, it's always disproportionate. And I try to explain it. Oh, you been here 9 years. I said, well, you've been here longer than I do. You should know this.
Mm-hmm.
Go and get your identification. When I go check my mail, one time I had my mask. I said, oh, they pull up on me. They say, hey, how you doing? I see you put my key. And I said, yeah, I put my key in the box because I live here. And I said, oh, I left it in the house. So the mailman said he knew me. Said, yeah, he lived here. He put the key in the hole. We just check it and stuff. I looked at him, I laughed. I said, you're crazy. But I have to be very conscious now that you know, a person in this country, you can't even check your mail. So you got to bring identification. I don't care if you go meet somebody. Bring identification. So I explained to them, you need to bring identification. So it was one night. So they ain't got his mouth. Nah. So I went to got me some. So I had to taste some Red Lobster. I did, you know. So I took the bus. I ordered, took the bus, and 8 o'clock. So I got here like 9:30. It was kind of quick. The bus was kind of quick. So I see this cop. Like, stop this. So I look like. He said, yeah, because I know the cop named Hank. I said, yo, Hank, what's going on, man? He don't have no identification, and he accessory of robbing. I said, what do you mean, rob what? He's with some guys. They robbed 7-Eleven in Hampton. And I said, I remember that you talked to him. I said, hey, you got to take him. Hey, let me talk to him. Hey, he said, no, he been mouthing off and everything, and he said, well, let me see what's up. And I knew the sergeant.
Right.
I talked to the sergeant. I said, I know that here and everything. He said, yeah, hey, Mr. Thomas, an accessory. I said, I don't want to do that and everything. I said, if I talk to him, just give me 10 minutes, I'll talk to him. Then he act a certain way. So I remember he gave me the number to his father's job. He didn't live with him. So I called him, Mr. Simpson. You know me, Mr. Thomas. He said, yeah, Mr. Thomas, how you doing? And trying to find out, he originally from New York too. He originally from Long Island. He said, yeah, man. I told him what happened. He said, yo, because his job was like 15 minutes. He said, 15, I'll be there to. That's how he drive. And he came down there. I told him what happened. I said, his son mouthing. I said, what happened? Mouthing, I'm trying to do something. And he said, look, so I made a deal with you. You come live with me, but there's going to be rules that you have to follow. If you get in trouble, you're on your own. So what happened was the sergeant, cop, he said, okay, if the father tell me that we have to go to his house and pick you up, the charge right here, we're going to bring it up within 60 days. Matter of fact, for you, 30 days. Make myself clear? Okay. So he went to tell his son, oh, yeah, what about them? We don't care about them. Tell your mother, we'll pack your clothes up and come home with me, and we're going to sit down and talk. And that's what happened. Come to find out, they listened to the father. He was in the same car with the guys.
Wife getting picked up.
Got picked up. Had a gun with a body. Matter of fact, they was from your hometown, y'all. Postman.
Mhm.
One of the friends killed a person in Portsmouth.
Mhm.
Done.
Crazy. Hard head. I tell you, this generation, they have some very hard head. They think they know everything and don't know nothing.
And that's what I be telling my son. I'm like, Tez, it, I don't know, or maybe I'm stupid or something. I'm like, you can't see that. That's it. He had a pair of $100 and some gym shoes. The boy stole the gym shoes out of his house and sold them on Poshmark, whatever that online thing is.
Mhm.
My son went to jail because the boy had a gun in a car.
Mm-mm-mm.
I said, Ted, that's not a friend.
Exactly.
His mama used to go with the boy daddy. His daddy don't have nothing to do with him.
Mhm.
I said, Tez, you done went to jail. He done robbed 2 gas stations while you send your dumb stuff out there in the car.
Hmm.
He done stole from you, but you still want to be friends with him? You done got shot at, but you still want to be friends with him? So I told him I'm done. And then after the video I see yesterday, you on Instagram smoking your damn trees, and you go to talking about this and that in the car with that boy.
Well, that's the path he chose. He gonna have to walk it until
Right.
reality hits, and he's behind them bars by himself without his friend, and his friend gonna turn around and say he did it. Come on now.
And then some of these kids fail to understand too. Do you know of I told them social media platform. Do you know they got people that work for them? Do you understand what you mean? They got former FBI agents on this. But so how do you know?
You do.
I said, well, I could tell you this. I know people.
Mhm.
Facebook.
I know people personally
Mhm.
that in law for now. I can't say it. I can't say their name.
Yeah. Mhm.
And I know personally
Mhm.
they
Mhm.
FBI. Some
Exactly.
from city, it depends, but most of FBI. So I said, so you don't think they ain't looking like that?
Mhm.
Of course.
Yep. They sure do. I be telling
They
them.
just waiting. That's what I'm saying.
Mhm.
I wish I could talk. I wish I talk to your son. Said I'm like, yo, you don't know what you're doing though.
Exactly.
You don't know.
They know that they should know that. Because remember, it was the little 2 year. This little boy was 2 years old with the thing in his mouth on Facebook. How y'all got this baby smoking?
Oh yeah, and the cops caught up with the mother and put her behind in jail. I was following that, but that was crazy. She thought it was funny that her son was smoking weed.
What?
He was 2 years old. The baby was 2.
Oh, I remember right.
Mm-hmm.
I said, what?
A lot of people, I mean, they do so much on social media because they think it's theirs. Well, it's my page. No, it's your platform, but it's not your page. It belongs to who?
Because it's definitely
That's what it belongs to. It's being monitored by retired police and, like you said, FBI. And so every time when something go wrong, what the cops do? They hit social media because they know the fools is up here. And they find what? Their IP. Your every computer got an IP address.
Yeah, exactly.
If they got that, dang, I know where you at.
And then it was one time.
Yeah, it's crazy. This mess is crazy.
And then there was another story that I seen. It was last year. This like a little after my birthday, March 24. I believe it was like maybe it was like the 7th or the 8th. It was this. I think she looked like she was in her 30s, and her son like she must have had him young. I said it's like she in the early 40s, and he looked like maybe like 10, 11, and she bent herself over. Short, she had a mini skirt with thongs on it, and she grinding on him. This how you do it? Yeah.
No.
I'm like,
wait, the mama?
Huh?
The mama?
Yes.
Tramp.
I was like this.
That's right.
Yeah, so what happened was I never forget. Now I remember that time because I got me some Red Lobster, the chicken Alfredo with the biscuits. I never forget that. So
He said chicken Alfredo with the
I
biscuit.
got some chicken Alfredo. So when I was like, I was right there. So I was like eating, and then all of a sudden I was like, nah, let me
Mm-hmm.
look on YouTube. Like, yeah, oily.
Find that a little bit.
And I see what I see.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm telling myself, oh, you back it up. This is how you spank. Hit it like that. I'm like, and it was like maybe like about 2 minutes. So what happened was I was trying to save it because I was gonna do a story on that.
Mm-hmm.
But they took it down. So that means somebody seen it. But it was disgusting. It was disgusting. And she I think she looked like in her early 40s and he was a teenager. So like,
How can you even do that? How can you do that? But y'all, but you know what the most the one I was it last year or year before last where the man had the little girl sucking on him on Facebook. I mean, he posted the video was posted on Facebook. Like one nobody don't know who that little girl was.
About a year or 2 years old. About 2 years old.
Yeah, that was a little bitty girl.
Little black
I'm like,
girl. I think that's the
look,
video my sister showed me. She ran into something, and she's the type when she sees something that upset her, she got to share it. I'm like, I want to see that, but it bothered her so bad. I just had to see it.
That was horrible.
That was terrible.
right, I mean, you got that baby like you.
So I know
he had to be high. He had to be high out of his mind. You posted the video on
I
Facebook.
don't think he was high. I think it was somebody, probably his girlfriend's daughter. That
or it could have been a friend.
Sodomized.
It could have been somebody in her house too.
But that's crazy. I said, oh my God, no, he not got that baby.
Say it again.
She should know who did that by the clothes.
By the clothes, yeah. That pissed off a whole lot of people. Between that and the baby smoking weed, they got the both. And then it was another one with the girl. She just had a baby. Maybe she was going to postpartum syndrome, but she couldn't go to a party, so she was just taking the newborn and just throwing it up in the air. They reported that behind on the next video. You see her going out the door in handcuffs.
oh really?
Mm-hmm. Crazy people take social media as a joke. Like I said,
yeah. And I tell people, I say, you better watch what you post. You better watch what you post on there.
Exactly.
Them people gonna be knocking on your door.
That's right. That's
I
right.
tell people, when the people knock on your door, I'll be like, I told you.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I say it's just, and then up here, they post so much stuff up here on social media is ridiculous. They want where they jumping on one person. They jumped on this girl this summer. The person that was recording it was charged with accessory. All the ones that was standing there was charged with accessory because that girl was in the hospital for almost a month.
Hey, Marilyn.
Wow.
Yeah. It's true.
Put the whole business up here.
Yeah, it's true though, because when I take my walks and everything, right? The same cop I told Hank, he said, man, Mr. Thomas, hey, what's up, Hank? What's good? He said, oh man, I gotta pick up somebody. What happened? It was a mother slapped a newborn with 4 months in the face, and she said, I hate your father.
That's crazy.
And I'm like, so what happened was they have the whole block. Because usually when I get off the bus, I take like the back side. That'd be quicker here. I know they had when I told them it was blacked off, it was cops. It was city cops. It was state troopers. And you know what the FBI what it looked like. So I don't have to get into that. Yeah. It was so off. And what so happened, what I'm gonna tell you what they did, because they knew me and everything. The FBI had to walk me home. That's how it was. He said, no, I know you and everything. And but people said, well, you know him and everything. No, we're gonna walk you home. I said, man, I'm all right. I'm not worried about nobody. You know what I mean? No, we're gonna walk you home. We're gonna make sure you get in the house. We're gonna take care of that. And I just knew. And what happened was, came out 2 hours later.
Mhm.
They're like this. And so what happened was I had to go back out.
Mhm.
And what happened was she had a warrant in Missouri. She was on
Mhm.
the run.
Mhm.
I said, well, guess that we gonna add some more time to Virginia. And then,
Exactly.
so what happened was that's mean the city had to back off, the state had to back off now.
Mhm.
Fair time now. So they had to call the
Ooh.
big one and
They
took her
got them
in.
football numbers. Them
Yeah,
football
and
numbers. That's what we call them.
That's all right.
yeah, football.
I
Yeah,
just need to
people
spend
was
time.
yeah. I said, see, I told her this. I said, I said, this should be a lesson that
Mhm.
you should not do none on social media. You shouldn't do it at all. Period.
True.
Yeah, but
You
especially when you're gonna go.
can't tell them nothing. They think they know it all until.
She was crying. It wasn't me. No, it's somebody. Oh, yes, it was you. Oh, yeah, that's you. That's
Mhm.
you right there. You know they had their little thing right there. Oh, there you go. That's you.
Mhm.
I didn't mean to breathe. I can't. Oh, that's too late.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
And it breaks my heart because that child don't deserve that. A 4 month old? Yeah, I think it was 4 months.
Wow.
Mm-mm.
That's crazy.
People,
Crazy.
people don't understand that you're not supposed to be doing stuff to kids.
So
Mhm.
don't.
You're not supposed to be doing. You're not supposed to be just putting your hands on them kids like that.
Nope.
Yeah.
My thing is, you don't want them, give them to one of your parents, or take. Some people, I know some people should not be afraid of CPS because CPS can help you. If you feel like you can't deal with it no more, call them up, tell them to come get them. Please. So if
Mm-hmm.
you do anything after that wrong, you're going to jail. Come on.
And then that's like when some people be abandoning them kids. If you don't want the baby, all you got to do is take the baby to the police station.
Exactly.
I'll take them to the church.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah, you don't have to leave the baby outside nowhere.
No.
Exactly.
Mhm.
You could knock on the door inside. They take the kids in, everything like that. Well, let me go right now because I want to get me some rest. But I want to thank you.
Yeah.
Nice meeting you. Nice
I'm
meeting
getting ready
you,
to get out of
Sandra
here
Brooks.
too.
And nice seeing you again, Deborah. Nice seeing you
Nice seeing
again.
you too. You take
Thank
care
you.
of yourself.
You're
Catherine said your
welcome.
phone number changed, right?
Huh?
You had gave Catherine your new phone number, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you get yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
because I'm gonna give
we'll be
you a
checking
call.
on you, brother.
Yeah, please do that. Both of y'all do that. And plus, I'm gonna do I'm thinking about not doing. I want to do a woman's panel that talks about the issues of the woman,
Mm-hmm.
how to fix it. I'm handpicking it because I'm not picking these women like cause they do. But I'm thinking about you and Catherine. They go I'm just saying they do yo I'm telling you they
That
on some
elevator
Star
don't go all
Trek.
the way up.
They on some Star Trek, some Dr. Spock, something wrong with them. No, I don't know. You know, you so do they feed Similac in your head or something? I don't know what's going on with these people. But anyway, I want to pitch you, and then Sandra, you want to get into it too, because I want to bring like mothers,
Mm-hmm.
mature mothers to talk about the issues, so women can get help. They need help. So us as brothers, sometimes we cannot give the necessary help because men, you hear what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I want to invite y'all so they can get help. And then
I,
I probably ask a few questions and I just fall back. Good thing when you don't want me to answer, I want to do that. I want to help. You know what I'm saying? I help the men and everything. So
mm-hmm.
I want to bring the women so women can get help because say some women out here don't think they need help. Yes, you do. You need help. You hurt your kids. You abandon your relationship. You're hurting your parents and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then you bringing on younger ones right now. You train them and you're not doing good. Just like these men ain't doing it, you not doing good too. So I feel like I let you know. Your talk. I can't.
No problem. Just let us know when. Just let us know when. And You know we'll be there.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like I said, I'm handpicking it. I'm not. This is your tour, and then if you want to join, Sandra Brooks, that'd be great. Cause all your mothers, cause that's what I'm saying. I want mothers. I don't want no man like that. I just want mothers, nourishing mothers. That's what I want. So the conversation could income. So that's what I want. You know what I'm saying? I feel bad.
We feel you. We feel you. So with
Yeah.
that being said, guys,
All right. Thanks for everything. Appreciate
I'm out.
y'all.
Sandra, love you.
Love you too as always.
All right, y'all. We're gonna bid a good
No,
night.
Brenda.
Huh?
Another mother.
Thank everybody in the
Deuces.
that
I'm
came
giving
in.
that down.
Thank
All right, y'all have a good one.
you.
Peace.
I appreciate y'all. See y'all.
All righty.
All right.
All right. I'll talk to y'all soon.
Deuces. Good night, everybody. Thanks for stopping by.